Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 of these things I got to get tore apart. I think I'm going to start with this one. It's a dryer. It's got a nice cord on it. Nice cord. Let's roll this thing out where we can get a hold of it. Some of the tools that I'm going to use, probably a Sawzall, Phillips screwdriver, some cutters, and a hammer. Got to start somewhere. Got to start somewhere. So, I think this thing, oh, quarter driver. Let me get a quarter driver. Oh, lizard, lizard. Don't know how far I'm going to get. It is hot out here. What I should be doing is pulling this thing over underneath that tent at least. It'll be 10 degrees cooler or better. I'm hoping that the sun will hide behind some clouds every once in a while, give me some shade. It doesn't take long to process a dryer. I mean, it doesn't take long at all. The only thing I'm missing is my pliers. Number one, you got a beautiful cord. Now for me, cut that end off. Sometimes I pull the brass out of them things, sometimes I won't. Let me put all the spare parts in here. These things here, they'll get cut off and put into my brass pile. Every one of them. I always take these little brass nuggets out. Generally they can just pull up right there, pull straight up and out. Sometimes. I love them little nuggets right there. Oh, look at that, see? Throw that little nugget in the barrel. There's one of them that generally isn't brass. See that? I'm just throwing everything in one jug right now. Everything. Let's see what is holding this thing together. Now, there we go. I knew something was holding that thing on there. On there. Oh, there it is right there. I think it's time to go grab my gloves real quick. There we go. Get right rid of that for my shred. Right into my shred pile. Take a look at the back of this thing, see if we can't get some of these wires right here out from here, and I'm gonna do that right here, and then we'll collect the rest of them. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Super simple to do. And you can get right rid of this thing here in a minute. It is super easy, guys, to process a dryer. And trust me, it's well worth processing. Shred metal, 7 cents. Because if I throw this whole thing in shred, that's what I'm gonna get. 7 cents, and I can upgrade a lot of this these wires here with all the brass ends on them, I go ahead and pull all them brass pins off of there, because that's an electric motor. It is an electric motor, but this is, you can turn that in just like it is as a wiring harness, boom, just like that. Or you can break it down some more. Now for me, on these dryers, there's this piece right here. All I really care about is that piece. It'll knock off fairly easy. Pull a couple more Phillips screws out of that later. And that is a small motor. You get more for small motors. This, generally on the front panel, is going to be aluminum. Sometimes they're stuck though. Things don't want to come off easily. See, that's stuck right down through there. Generally, grab it, you can pull it off like that and throw that right into your shred pile. And throw this into your clean aluminum old sheet. And then you're always going to have trash. I have a lot of people say, where in the world do you get all your trash, Grandpa? Right here, tearing apart stuff in my scrapyard. Definitely going to recommend tearing down your dryers, just because they're really not that hard to do. They are not that hard to do, guys. Scrapping with Grandpa, what's next? Let's open the front of this thing. This thing should just literally drop down in the front. And that barrel, after you cut a couple wires here and there, it should open right up. It's gonna have to come apart more than that. What you doing, Grandpa? Okay. Screws, and more screws. Go ahead and get everything cut loose. These little plastic things, nip them off. Nip them off, the little wiring harness will come out. Save that. Nice little wiring harness. Okay, what else? There's something else in here that just holds this thing together. To be honest with you, I'm not used to. There it is right there. There it is. 2 screws. Just have to pop this open. Yeah. Let's get that. There you go. Look at all the bands. Now we know why that didn't work. The belt was broke. Throw that right into my shred pile. Let's go ahead and get this door off of here. And guys, it's hot. Whoo-wee. It's hot, guys. Pull these screws out. If by any chance some of my screws hit the ground, because they do, I have a nice magnet over there, and I'll show you that in a minute. But let's get this thing turned up well, we can work on it a little bit better. A little bit better. Yeah. Most important thing, just pulling screws. It comes apart. Cutting springs. Just like that till nothing's holding it on anymore. Every screw you see, you can see it. Not a bad idea to just pop it out. It comes apart a lot easier that way. There's nothing in here except a shred. Nice little piece of 7 cents a pound shred for me. All right, let's get this barrel out of here. Next, just got to cut the rest of the band. Oh, it didn't. There you go. Come out anyways. Shred. Some people sell these for burn barrels. Scrapman 69 sells them for burn barrels. What do we have here that's interesting? Well, get all this wire and it runs down the back. So I cut these little plastic clips to go through, and that thing will just fall out. Once it falls out like there, pull it down to the bottom, cut any other wires that you have, then get rid of them. I always try to tear apart my dryers, guys. Always try to tear apart my dryers. No money in a dryer at 7 cents a pound if you turn it in like that. And that motor, oh my goodness. Wait till you see how easy it comes out. But look at that nice wiring harness right there. You get paid pretty good money for that. You can even strip that. That's good stripping wire right there. If you got a stripper, on my last giveaway, I gave away a stripper to Trash Man Jake. He got a new stripper. And I bought it right on Amazon and sent it right out to him. Still a few more clips on here that you can go ahead and take. But biggest thing I want is that motor right there. And even though, there we go. Even though it's aluminum generally, it's still worth aluminum breakage, and your pile will be a lot smaller if you go ahead and pop this thing out. Sometimes you're gonna have to take your hammer, break that plastic right there so that motor will drop out, or you'll have a heck of a time getting it out of there sometimes. Let's see what we got to do. Anytime I see a screw, just jump on it. Sometimes the screws aren't doing anything. Sometimes they are. Right underneath that fan there's a few more screws. Probably gonna have to get them out. Let's see here. Should be another one right there. And one more right here. There we go. Now, there's a little bit more plastic on there I've got to knock off. There we go. There you go. A little bit of plastic, and that thing should pop right over the rim. Come on, baby. There you go. Nothing to it. Throw that in your shred pile. Now what do you got? Actually, what do we have? Is it aluminum? It is 100% aluminum. So there's not a lot more in here that I want besides this motor. And I'm about to show you how easy it is to get out of there. Take your cutter pliers, and right on both sides of this thing there's a clip. Grab that clip and get cutters and spin that thing right around just like that. Loosens up the whole side, and then you got the other side has the same kind of clip on it, just like that. It's just a snap clip actually. This one has a whole lot of lint, but I don't think that lint's gonna bother me. What I got to do, just gotta get a hold of that clip. Doesn't really matter how you get it out, you just got to get it out. Sometimes one side will be easier than the other. You can also do it with a screwdriver. There it is. There it is, just a little clip. And that is shred metal, so throw that right into your shred pile over there, and then it should be loose. I'm gonna cut any wires loose. And then I'll take that right there and sell it just like it is. I will not take the aluminum out of there. It's aluminum. So they pay aluminum breakage for that piece right there. And that's how easy it is to break down a dryer most efficiently, quickly. I mean, it's done. It's done. I don't really need anything else in there. Anything else I might take in there would cost probably more money, more time than it's worth to get it out. You can pull them things out, but to be honest, I've never found it worth it. Never found them worth anything. So this is complete. Move this aside. This thing's ready to go in the truck, just like it is. A couple pieces of aluminum here. Throw that into my aluminum pile. That's just breakage. I think I want to grab one of these other units. I'm thinking not that one, but this one. Let me move this barrel. We'll throw it right back in that barrel. Let's see what we got here. Go ahead and get this thing. It just doesn't take long to break these things down, guys. And they're absolutely worth it. I can tell you right now, it's hot out here. Like I said, if I lose a few screws on the ground, I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm not gonna sweat it, although I'm sweating profusely. I'm not gonna sweat that. And for good reason, really. Let's see here, let's get them all out. Let's go get a 5/16 on that one, but I don't think it matters. Shred pile, 7 cents. 7 cents. Let's go ahead and start cutting these things out. Get this wire and cut in the back of it. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Get these all cut loose, and you don't have to cut them any more than that. Leave them long like that for now. Just cut them loose, because you're getting ready to peel that right off. Cut them loose. And there, that's all cut loose. What's next? Looks like she should be able to pop up. Throw that in your shred pile. Look for some more quarter bit drivers or Phillips head drivers, whatever it may be in this one. To me, it's always been worth taking apart these dryers. Always well worth it. Pair of cutters is going to be one of your best friends on one of these, and a quarter driver, maybe a hammer. This one here looks like there's a few screws on the back. Quarter driver is just a couple. Go ahead and knock them out real quick. Little electric motor right there. Want to take that. Just have to, there you go. That, you can clean it up a little bit more. That's an electric motor. I have a whole box of them right over there. Look at there. Look how easy this is. Incredibly easy to upgrade a washer or a dryer. Very incredible easy. Take much at all. Biggest thing is cutting these little clips, getting rid of them stinking things, loosening up the wire all the way through the harness. There's one more grabbing somewhere. Here it is. If there's one grabbing, you'll feel it right off. Look at there. That's a nice little harness right there. You can sell it just like it is with all that tape on it. Probably even sell it with that thing on it, just like it is, and make pretty good money on a harness. What I should have right here is a pair of pliers. There we go, a little piece of brass. That middle one is not a piece of brass. Generally don't even take that. Matter of fact, make it a little bit easier if I can get it out. A little bit easier if I can get it. Oh, there's hornets in there. I bet he ain't happy right now. Yeah, that's hornets and babies. Look at that. Why have they not stung me? Lost that. Hornets, guys, hornets. Let's get rid of them. Right, we dehorned that thing. Well, not necessarily. It's still in there, but it's a piece of aluminum goodness. Sometimes these can be extremely difficult to get apart. Sometimes. Let's see what happens here. Get your fingers behind it now. You pull on that bad boy. Glue stuff releasing. Ugh. Come on, baby. Get that glue loose. You end up with a nice piece of scrap metal and a nice piece of aluminum old sheet. Nothing special there. Shred metal. Right in my shred. Alright, let's this is always going to have to be done. In order for this dryer to come apart with these top loader clean out, is you have to take that out in order for that back piece to pop out of there. So don't forget that. And there's some hornets down there now. I'm not sure what kind of mood they're in. These things here, buckle it like that, just flip it over and that will pop right off. They're all a little bit different. A little bit different. Pop that right off of there like that. Get in there. Shred metal. If you're breaking down your appliances, you are making a lot more room on your trailer. Trust me, a lot more room on your trailer. The hornet's still in there. Hornets are still in there. All right, these are different. Sometimes these bodies can be a little different from the next. Oh. Come on. Did I did it. I did it. All right, Grandpa. Can't be losing tools now. I'll get another quarter driver. That one's on the ground somewhere. I guess I'll pick it up with my magnet. Let's see what we got here. There we go. I got bunches of them. That's a good thing. When my ground's cleaned up, I can see it a lot better. And if I went and grabbed my magnet, I'd have it done in no time. But I'm not that guy. I want to just go, go, go. Scrap my grandpa. What's next? We are going to take this thing apart. Now these here, in order to do the front, oh my goodness, it's a 5/16 in the front of that thing. Normally it's actually a quarter driver or a Phillips driver, but sometimes you're going to end up finding, oops, 5/16 bit for that. Thinking it's one of these. Please be one of these. Please be one of these. Might be too big. Let's see what we got here, guys. Oh, we got a nickel and a penny. Sometimes, oh, perfect. Take my quarter driver out. Don't lose this one, Grandpa. I'm sure it's right there on the ground somewhere. Here we go. Beautiful. Like I say, if I lose one on the ground, I'm not going to sweat it. I have two magnets, actually. Now that pops the front out. Just like that. That's where you find the money. Where you find the money is a nickel, another nickel, and a penny. And another penny. Oh, and another penny. Scrap metal, baby. Throw that right into the shred pile. Oh, this one here, same thing. You find out, we know what was wrong with it. Put that in the trash pile. All right. Now, your drum should come off, and again, sell them if you want to. I mean, I don't know what people are willing to pay for them. But here we go again. These are pretty much all the same. Oh, there's some quarters down there. More nickels. I'm just watching out for them hornets. I know they're in here. That's a dime. That's a dime. There's 2 quarters. 2 quarters. We want this. Process that out later. Remember these clips? Pop right off. Another one in the back, and it will pop right off as soon as you can get to it. You're not going to be able to get to it until you pop that thing off right there. Let me see if I can get it right here. There we go. Come on. Yeah, oh yeah, I got it. See, it's just snap clips. They are shred metal though. Now we gotta get the cover off this. In order to see the back of that, we do that like this. There, releases the back. Oh yeah. Shred pile. Hammer time. Hammer time. See that? Break that right up. Break it right up. And the motor will fall through just like that. And you got a motor. One motor. You always got to say, is it copper? Is it copper? It is aluminum. So bring it right over to your aluminum breakage. I used to get called electric motors, but there's so much of them have aluminum. Now I'm only getting aluminum breakage. All right, guys, if that helped you how to tear apart a dryer quickly, we did 2 of them here. That's my wife calling. Hey, Jamie Love.
You going to church tonight or you don't feel like it?
I'll go to church.
It's 5 minutes after 4.
Okay, we're early. I'm coming in. I'm done. I'm coming in. I love you.
Bye.
Bye. I gotta go to church, man. I need that Holy Spirit. All right, so that was 2. Quickly, very quickly, tore down dryers. I mean, and I maximized my profit by collecting the cords and the motors. Grandpa is blessed. Hope everybody had a blessed day. Everything through Jesus. Scrapping with Grandpa. What's next? What's next? What's next? Listen, you're gonna have to subscribe to find out. Ring that bell notification. And I want to give a quick shout out. Now that everybody's here and listening, I hope you are. I want to give a quick shout out. I have some new members on my channel, and thank you all of my members, old and new. New member Eric Stoner, level 1. Van Rodriguez, level 2 member. Rebecca Smith, level 2. Don Gibson, level 2. Tim Blakeney, level 1. Carol Hatcher, level 2. Kenny Holbrook, level 1. Sean Dragon, my longest member at 8 months. Thank you. Whoever has not sent me their mailing address, name and mailing address, please do so that I can send you out your t-shirts and your stickers. And don't forget, on my 10,000 subscriber giveaway, however many members I have, on the night that we go live, which it will be a live video, and I'll definitely tell everybody when it's going to be, a week in advance. I want my members to have an exclusive giveaway, and meaning only my members will be able to win the prize that I put out. It's going to be epic. If you want to join my channel for exclusive memberships and perks, membership perks to my video, feel free to join. Till next time, again, like I said, what's next? What's next? What's next? I'll tell you what's next right now. My wife said, I need to get ready for church. Let's go. So here we go. 2 down, just like that. All right, guys. See you on the next one.